morning, everyone. Illness is always an individual process. Decisions around it must be left up to the individual. Said by Michael Friedel, the chairman of Association of Doctors for Individualized Vaccination Decisions. Actually, the pharmaceutical companies are business. They are not obligated to make trust vaccines. So events during the past 50 years have been made the manufacture of vaccines more expensive, their sale is less profitable. Moreover, most of the pharmaceutical companies has been proved for a great corruption. Just like, for example, the American Academy for Pediatrics, a major supporter of mandatory chickenpox and other vaccines mandates across the country, shares strong financial ties with Merck. When across the country, when construction its a new headquarters in suburban Chicago, the AAP solicited fund from Merck and received $100,000 building for its campaign. So just to try to convince me, instead of using this money to at least developing the vaccines or spreading them everywhere to reach every poor country, every poor person that can't afford vaccines. Moreover, the GSK, the Ebola vaccine manufacturer, was fined for 100,000 shares in Argentina following a report issued by the National Administration of Medicine, Food and Technology for irregularities during that vaccine trials conducted between 2007 and 2008, allegedly killed 14 babies. The changes including with human beings as well as falsifying parental authorization so babies could participate in the vaccine trials conducted by laboratory from 2007 and 2008. I will accept it and the answer, sorry. This horribly fine. Imagine your baby dies because of vaccine trial. It is totally against human rights and against humanity, for God's sake. So human beings and babies are not lab rats. We are not lab rats. Moreover, the swine flu. The swine flu was proved by the US government from their own documents that the pandemic was man-made and intentional. It was proved that swine flu was man-made and intentional. They even genetically engineered virus exists and then be patented prior to go our breaks in history when it doesn't even exist outside the laboratory. They made the vaccine in 2005 and already the disease wasn't exist. I'm done.
Are you going to take some points of information?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Okay. Yes.
Regarding what you said about the Ebola vaccine and swine flu and stuff like that, we condemn human experimenting. This is irrelevant to our topic. We're talking about should we make vaccines that are safe, mandatory or not. We're not discussing human trials, and we condemn human trials. Thank you.
Okay, so you want to convince me that we should give safe vaccines to people, and we should try the vaccines on babies?
We condemn this. We do not
It's not a
say this.
discussion, it's a point of information.
Okay. So Rajane earlier stated that the CDC is a corrupt organization, and then in your speech you also mentioned that pharmaceutical companies are corrupt. So are you guys suggesting that everyone should fend for himself medically since everyone's corrupt? Who should we trust?
That's why we're saying that it shouldn't be compulsory. That's the point.
No, that's not my question. My question is, who should we trust? Where do we put our trust? If the pharmaceutical companies are corrupt and if the CDC is corrupt, who do we go for? Who do we go to?
I mean, okay, at least the government should watch out for them. At least there are rules made to be done for these pharmaceutical companies. For this corruption, we have to end this corruption. We can just keep letting its rate increasing, I guess. Yeah.